guys, this is Eunice and welcome to our Tuesday pop-up designer handbag sale. As you can see behind me, I do have a lot of beautiful handbags. Some you may have seen, some you may not have seen, but I'm going to share these beautiful bags with you. The links to these bags will be in the detail as usual, and if you have any questions about any of the bags, please do not hesitate to contact me and so forth and all that. Okay, we're going to start off with Vita Dos or Dos Vita. I think it's Dos Vita. And I'm probably pronouncing that name wrong, and I have been doing so since I shown, because I know I've shown this bag a couple of times. This is a beautiful soft pebble leather bag. You look at those nice chunky tweed straps and so forth. You got these two zipper parts in the front. There is no damage to this bag. This bag is like in new condition and so forth. And this is a I've had this bag for a little bit, not very long, but it's a new brand that I've gotten familiar with and so far, and they do sell pretty good handbags and so forth, and the quality of the bags and so forth is really great. And this one here is really soft, pebble leather, nice tote, a nice grab, zipper part and all that stuff, and it's just a nice big bag. Okay, let me show you the inside. As I said, it is in new like condition. You can hardly tell that it's been used. 2 open pockets and 1 zip. And there is the name here as well. And they also have the name on the hardware. So usually they tell me when they have the names on the hardware, you know it's a good brand. So we are believing in that. Very nice bag. Again, soft pebble leather, beautiful color. This color goes with pretty much anything and everything. Okay. Let's see, I called Bessie Johnson, but I'll grab this instead. This is Anne Klein, and this is a beautiful quality bag. This is I'm gonna say a briefcase tote and so forth, because this is a bag that you can carry, a tote, and it's also a portfolio or briefcase tote, where you can carry your laptop, your books and papers and all that stuff. But this bag is so pretty and so forth, you could just take this strap off and just carry it as a tote. I do love the cheetah print and so forth, and Klein. It is in really great condition. Zipper front, chunky handles that are not damaged. And it's new, has not even been used, or the strap hasn't. Still got papers on it and so forth, and it is adjustable. And you can also put this on your suitcase if you're traveling and so forth, because this again is a briefcase, and you're going to see what I mean when I open the inside and show you all the room that you have for your books and things like that. If you are a Starbucks drinker and you meet your friends and so forth and this and that at the Starbucks with your laptop and all that stuff, this is a perfect bag, perfect style for you. There's no damage to it at all. Beautiful bag. And snap closure. Very clean in the inside. You do got the zipper part here, and you got all that space and so forth. And here on this side here, as I was telling you, this is the cushion part where you put your laptop right here and everything. And then you got the whatever you call that, where you snap that closed and so forth and everything. But there's where you put your laptop. And you just put everything else inside there and everything. It is a beautiful bag, snap closure, great for carrying your books and meeting clients and meeting friends at Starbucks or whatever coffee shop that you know like to go to, or just carrying it as just a regular tote and so forth. You can do that as well. Snap closure. I'm attempting to put these bags back as I can, so I don't have to do it at the end. Sometimes I do that. Well, actually, a lot of times I do that. Put things up as you go. That is the best way. Let's see. Okay, we have also designed ASO Design. This is another brand that I'm not familiar with, and so far, but this is a nice, beautiful vegan leather. Look at that tweed texture here, and so far, straight to grab great. Okay. I always say that too. I said it a couple times. So I know I've shown this bag before. I love the way the strap is made, that little hoop right there. And so far, and this bag is actually like in new condition and inside as well. Zip closure. It is so pretty. Has that pretty print in the inside as well. See that pretty print in the inside. You do got to open and a zip in the inside. And I believe it does have the monograms. It does have little prints and so forth, like keys, L's, alphabets, and things like that in here. Very pretty. There you go. You see the print. And this is in like new condition. And again, I love, love, love that tweed, that style, and so forth. And you're getting a treat today. We're getting ready to list some new jewelry and everything. So we're going to be sharing that with you. The jewelry that we shared with you or did a haul on our last designer handbag sale last Tuesday and so far has completely been listed. And so far you have the links in the description and so forth. So check that out. This is one beautiful, beautiful large bag. Beautiful. No damages nowhere. Okay. Okay. Okay, I thought I saw a little Betsy. Yes, I still have the cute little Betsy Johnson crossbody. So cute. This is when you want to just go run to the store, go out to a dance and other little events or parties, whatever, and you don't want to have a handbag on you. And this little cutie will hold all the necessary things that you need, like driver's license, credit card, lipstick, and all that. I don't think it holds a comb, but it does hold your phone. It is big enough for your phone. And then you also got your little front zipper pocket for little chains and things like that. Really cute. I like the little cheetah print, and you know how Betsy does. She do have a beautiful lining, a print in the inside as well. Isn't it cute? You can see the print. There it goes, right there. I like that print and so forth. Bessie Johnson always has really unique bags. Really unique. Okay, let's see. Okay. Think I pulled out probably too many bags. This is your Michael Kors, suede and leather and so forth. Such nice suede brown flap over opening, suede in the inside. You do have this nice big leather back pocket here, opens, and love this nice big old tassel here on the bag and so forth. And also too, these are nice, really big leather strap. There's no damage to it at all. A nice crossbody. I would say a nice medium because this is not actually a small crossbody. And so far, it is a medium Michael Kors crossbody. Very nice. Holds a lot. Let me show you the inside. Has a lot of pockets. You got 4 open pockets, 1 zip. You got your key lander, and all that. And that's what you have in this bag. Michael Kors is that 1 pocket. Okay, 1, 2, 3 open pockets. Excuse me, 3 open pockets and your key lander. And Michael Kors usually do have a lot of pockets, a lot of organization in their bags. This is the B. Mikowski, and I know you've seen this one before. It is a unique bag. You got your nice big B. Mikowski pin here. We actually have 3 B. Mikowski bags now with this one here. I like the flap over belt closure, magnetic closure, and so forth. And then you also have a zip closure. And it's a nice little shoulder bag as well. Nice little shoulder bag, brown crock and boss leather and so forth. Very unique and so forth. Like the style of this bag. Very unique. You can tell that this bag is definitely vintage by the style of it and so forth. And the standard cheetah print. You got 1 zip on the sidewall, then you got a middle zipper in the middle, and that's it with this bag here. But you got a lot of room on either side and so forth for stuff. So I would say this is a nice medium-sized bag to hold a lot of items. We have a beautiful little Kate Spade. This is a beautiful color, blue. And blue can be worn throughout all season and so forth. A lot of people like to pick up this blue and so forth, especially in the spring and summer. But you can wear this here beautiful little dome style bag all through the year. Zip closure, double straps, pebble leather, Kate Spade right here. Now this one here does go with a crossbody strap, which we don't have. But you can also get a crossbody strap, and I would recommend a gold one, gold strap, and so far a gold chain strap, because you may not can find the exact blue for this particular bag. And here you go, Kate Spade. I see a lot of this here striped prints in her bags and so far. So I'm gonna say standards, standards Kate Spade print. Here you got one zip and two open pockets in here. Very clean. This is the medium sized bag here. Very nice dome style. Love the color blue. That there. Okay. This is such a beauty right here. This is another vintage bag, one that I was not familiar with. This is Isabel. I don't know if it's Isabel Fiora or just plain Isabel and so far, but it's vintage, so it could be. Anyway, this is a beautiful leather medium, small crossbody handbag. It is not detachable, but it is adjustable, and it does have that cute little kiss lock right here. You do got your zip pocket here, your kiss lock, and then you got two zip openings on each side. You got an opening here, very clean, and then on the other side, very clean, and then you got your kiss lock. I love this bag. It is so unique and so far. And you got the kiss lock right there, very clean and so far. So this is a nice little bag with a whole lot of organization. You can tell by the bottom here, it's got like 3 sections. And this is your Isabel and so forth. Isabella. Okay, what is this? Oh, and here is your Marc Jacobs. Yeah. Marc Jacobs crossbody, small crossbody. You do got the zipper closure, and then also too you got the zip all the way around if you wanted to give it a little bit more space and so forth. You have this where you can do that. So you have that. And it is a nice little bag, not a detachable but adjustable strap. And so for very nice Marc Jacobs crossbody. And let me show you the inside. Very clean in the inside. And it just has like one little tiny spot on the outside. And so far, very clean in the inside. And this is your Marc Jacobs. You got one zip and two open pockets. Marc Jacobs. And I'm going to share this one. This is a Kate and Owens. Let's see. Olivia and Kate, sorry. Yeah, I know it was a Kate in it somewhere. And this is actually a new bag with the tag and so forth. And somebody had asked me about this bag. And that's the reason I'm actually showing this today and so forth so they can see it. Again, it is cute. It is so beautiful. You do got the crossbody strap. There is no damage to this bag. And as I stated, it is new. And so for vegan leather, Olivia and Kate. Here's the inside, very clean, of course. Here is the print right here. I love that print. It reminds me of Betsy Johnson print and so forth. And then there's a logo also in there and so forth. So this is a nice bag and so forth. And yes, we still have it. And yeah, I'm glad that I picked it up. You got your double handle so you can like carry it like this. Or you can do the crossbody strap and so forth, or to make it into a shoulder bag and so forth. You can also do that. But it is definitely a cute little bag. And this print here would never go out of style. This is like a houndstooth print, the black and white checkered. It would never go out of style. Everybody still loves this print and so forth. So thank you for joining me today and so forth with this your designer handbag sale. And we're gonna hop right back into another section where I'm going to be sharing with you the jewelry that I mentioned before. So I will see you with the jewelry. Okay, bye. Hi guys, this is Eunice, and this is the second part of the Tuesday pop-up handbag sale. You do know that sometime I do share with you some of the jewelry and so forth that is going to be listed, that I'm getting ready to currently list and so far. And today is your lucky day for me to share with you some of the jewelry pieces that is going to be listed. Now, the other jewelry pieces have already been listed, so check out my SD shop, check out my shop, and so forth, and you will see all those pieces that are listed and so forth. So let's go ahead and get started because you know I never do want a long video, and I know that videos should be a certain length and all this and that good stuff, but still, a long video is a long video. This is cute. I do like it. It is a brand that I am not familiar with. It is let's see, artist sing or something like that. And it is my from the research that I've done. This is his style and so forth. And a lot of people do, well, women do like this particular type of necklace. Now, it is not my style, but it is somebody's style and so forth because on the Google website when I did the research and so forth. This is pretty neat and so forth. It does have its hallmark on here. That is the back and so forth. It is yeah, interesting piece. Unique is very unique. I put it that way. It is very unique. So that is the first one here. This necklace here is a beautiful silver and turquoise necklace here. And so far, now this does not have a hallmark on it, but it is pretty, and I do love the faux turquoise and so forth, and the silver beads and things like that. And there is none missing on this piece and so forth. And I do know a lot of people do love turquoise and so forth. And actually, turquoise is not a really expensive gemstone and all that. But still, you know, sometimes you want turquoise and you don't have enough money to pay it. These full turquoise pieces are really, really quite cute. And they definitely would take the place of, you know, the genuine turquoise. To tell if there are genuine turquoise and so forth, you can always check the coldness of it and so forth. And that's pretty much with any gemstone or and so forth. You can always check the coolness of it, and it'll let you know right from the beginning that it's gemstone. Now, there also too glass beads are also have a cool touch to them as well. But you will be able to tell the difference and everything. I'm once you learn, you'll be able to tell the difference. I put it that way. Okay, this is such a cute piece right here. This is actually a Charming Charlie, and a lot of ladies like these tassels and so forth, and this is quite cute. And of course, this is a long necklace, and this also has the hallmark to it and so forth. And actually, some of Charming Charlie's pieces are quite pretty and so forth. And this is I think about a 36 or something like that. Yeah. 36, quite long. I do love the chain. If you can see the chain here, it is mm, the chain here is kind of unique. You see that the design of the chain. So I do like that. So that is one of our pieces. Okay. Um This here is one of the pieces too. It is very pretty. It is like a large medallion. It does have a hallmark on it and so forth. And I'm gonna say this may be a premier design piece. I'm not sure because it doesn't say. It just has that symbol and so forth. And from Google, there's several designs like this, and one of those design is a premier design. So it is quite pretty and so far, and quite nice, very unique and so far. Here that is right here, that nice big medallion. The chain is in really, really great shape as well. Here is the back. Now the adjuster has a little bit of discoloration and so forth and everything. And I can't remember if I put this in the cleaner thing or not. I don't think I did. But I will be putting these in a jewelry cleaner and so forth, where it will, shine better than it is now. But now I'm just getting everything ready to go on to the website and all that. Now they are listed in my book. I always list things in the book. Uh, to keep up with this amount of jewelry, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have way, way, way more than I do, because I watch video and I see the pounds of jewelry that they get. But in order to keep me organized and to keep my jewelry straight and so forth, the first thing I do is list it on here. After I do the research on it, after I, get a price and so forth, I put all that stuff on here, and also to the SKU number so that I can find it easy. Everything goes on here and all that. And that's helped me to keep it straight, so I can start at the top and just go down, and I don't have to pick which one I'm going to list first and this next stuff. I just start from the top and then just go down and so forth. It helps me keep account of the pieces I'm listing per day and things like that as well. So it is a thing. And I did start out wrong and so forth when I first started. And I hope you guys don't ever do that and so far. When you start out and you're going to be a jewelry seller and you have to house your jewelry and this and that and so far, wherever you put those SKU numbers or the inventory numbers, so that you can find them, always put it in like an A box, a B box, a C box, and so forth along the number, so that when you go to look for it, you can go and put your hands on it. Now, I did not do that, and so I do have a lot of number items and so forth that I have to search for, because I can't remember exactly what box it in, which is horrible and so forth. But I usually find it and so forth, but it's just a lot of work doing so. These are cute, and they do have a brand. I didn't see the name on it, but according to the Google research that I done and so forth, these are, let me see. Da 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 da. Uh, okay. Got so many pieces. I don't want to take up much time looking down, but I thought maybe I could be Oh, okay. Dorothy Baker custom jewelry earrings right here. I believe that's these here. And they don't cost a whole lot, but they are certainly stunning. And they are pierced and so far. And they will get the attention. They are not, and they're not heavy. They're not heavy. So that is a good thing too. We still do have this here new this is a beautiful stretch bracelet, and I only keep these, when the stretch is really tight, really good and so forth. And these are gold tone and black um plastic beads and so forth, but I do like this and so far. I do like it and all that. And it's apparently new and still has a tag on it. But the tag actually doesn't really say what it is and all that. So I had to do some research on it. And although you cannot always find what you're looking for, the exact piece and so far, you can find similar. And then that's how you go and make that. So that's another thing too that you need to know and all that. This is fossil, and it needs to go into the jewelry cleaner and so forth. And it has the little rondelles on the bottom right there. Yeah, the little rondelles. Very, very cute. And what I like is it has all these little keys and stuff on here. You see that? All those little keys, little fossil keys. And this is probably about an 18-inch, 20 inch and so forth. And this does have like a little knot on the side and so forth where all the rondelles didn't come down and so forth. So you do have like a one rondelle stuck back here because it can't go down, but that does not deflect from the beauty of the necklace, and also those cute little charms and so forth on the back here, little keys and stuff. And that's your fossil. Okay, and this is a cute piece right here. And this is INC International, and I sold these before. Not this one here, but something similar to it. Very beautiful crystal necklace here, and so forth. Let me fasten it, and then I'll put it on my mannequin. And it does have the hallmark on it. Isn't that pretty? It's such like a wedding piece, a beautiful wedding piece. Inexpensive, beautiful wedding piece and so forth. I can see that wearing something like this and so forth at a wedding or a special event. Look at those pretty rondelles. So yeah, this is maybe about a 20-inch and so forth. You got that extender, which is about like a 3-inch and so forth. Very nice, very, very nice. Okay, and here is another beautiful. Now I like this, and this kind of reminds me of Liz Claiborne piece and so forth, but it is not. Let's see what this was. It does have a hallmark on here, and I'm not going to take too much time with it and so far because you'll see on the website and so far. And I got it listed, but I have to take time to list it too. Here is the home. Okay, here's the hallmark right there, right there. And it is a beautiful piece, and like I said, it reminds me of a Liz Claiborne, but I don't think this piece is a Liz Claiborne. Let's see if we can hook it up here. And it has that old kind of hook to it as well. And everything. It has that old hook to it. Okay, and because the beads are round and I got a little bit of fingernail, I'm having some issues here. Okay, come on now. Nobody wants to have a hard piece to put on. See how pretty those beads are? I like the colors. Liz Claiborne does have a necklace, something similar to this and so forth. And that's the reason why it reminds me of this. And it's on a wire. And there goes your hallmark right there and so far. And check the website and you'll see what this beautiful piece is and so far. And here you can see the buttons and stuff. And it's just a little beautiful costume piece, but it is a branded piece and so far and everything. And I just knew that you ladies would like that and so far. This is so pretty. I almost lost it when I got this. This is Jasper, reddish brownish Jasper shell bead. It is handcrafted. It is 64 inches long. And of course, you're not going to wear it like that. I can't imagine anyone wearing it quite that long and so far. But we can double it because it does not have on anything. You can wear it like this, or you can just pull it down and double it like that and so forth and wear it. This is so pretty. And there's a lot of branded items that kind of look like this and so far as well. But these are handcrafted, made, no hooks on these closure and so far. And I measured this one and it's 64 inches and so far and all that. Very pretty. You can even wear it like that. Just double it and wear it like a choker as close as you can get it. Beautiful beads, look like shell beads and so forth, and all that. Look at that pretty color. Look at that. So pretty. That brown reddish and so forth. Okay. This is gorgeous to me. This is a gemstone, different gemstone. This is handcrafted, and you can tell by the strings here. Now, this piece here has to be restrung and so far, but it is gorgeous, and I did want to share it with you and so forth, because these are the things that I am preparing to put on the website and so forth. And these is a mix of gemstones here. And I did get a couple of different takes on this here piece and so far, and everything. And look at that pretty color here. So, I think I just put it down as a gemstone necklace and so forth, in the inches and so forth, because it's so beautiful and so forth. And before anything goes on the website officially, I will try to take another look at the comps again and go back and look again to make sure that I've gotten it as close as I can or as right as I can with that and so far. And you can see, like I said, this one here has to be restrung. Whoever did this at first put it on, I never seen beads on a string before. This is like, feel like cloth or something like that and so forth. And but I guess it worked for them and all that, because that's what they did. And you can definitely tell this is a vintage piece here. Very pretty though. All gemstone. And then you have those little gold fill, look like maybe 4 or 5 millimeter beads in between and all that. So, okay. This one here also has a hallmark. This is a nice gunmetal and rhinestone necklace. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty and so far. A lot of people like this type of metal material and so far. And all that. And it does have a hallmark. This is the way it looks. Real fancy, real pretty. And it has the little hallmark in the back. Right here. Right there. And it has a symbol. And when you're a reseller as well, and you're looking at these hallmarks and so forth, a lot of times you're not going to figure out what they is, especially if it's just a symbol. I wish they put a name on it and so forth. Makes it so easy and so forth. And sometimes when you do your research and comp and so forth, you can actually find the very same item which is helpful. But if you don't find the very same item, then it's not helpful. That just means you have to keep looking. Okay. Alrighty. This is a beautiful necklace, and this necklace has real turquoise in it and so forth, crushed turquoise. This is a Bergen brand that I'm not familiar with, and so forth, Bergen something. And in this here, you'll see into real crushed little turquoise and sand and so forth. Very beautiful. And the necklace itself looks pretty good, and there goes the hallmark right there and so forth. So that was interesting to see. And when you get this and look at it close and so forth, you see the little, in this heart, you have crushed turquoise and sand. And according to the Google research and so forth, those are real turquoise. Very cute. Very lightweight too. Very nice and so forth. Okay. And we do have J. Crew. I think we have a lot of J. Crew. This is a beautiful, uh, nice statement necklace and so forth. Look at that pretty colors and so forth. And then you got those two pieces here. And the chain is in really good shape and so forth. Now the hallmark fell off from this, but I did find a J. Crew just like this one here. So there is no mistaking and so forth or similarity. I did find the exact same one. And according to that, this is a J. Crew statement necklace and so forth. And again, the hallmark did fall off of that. So let me close this up and let you see how it looked on the mannequin. And this is kind of a long piece as well. So let's get that in here. These are supposed to. There is the piece and so forth here, and then you have that there. And I'm going to say 32, 34 inches or something like that. Anyway, it is a long necklace and so forth, but I do love those beautiful, colorful rhinestones and so forth that this necklace have and all that. Very, very nice. And here's the back of it and all that and so forth. Back of that. And yeah, okay. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can find the exact piece, and then sometimes you find similar pieces and so forth, which makes it a little harder to do. And if you don't have a brand or name or something on it, it just makes it harder for you to do. But you got to do your research and so forth and figure out what it is and all that. Now, this here, I believe, is also a Premier design. It does have a mark on it and so forth. It is a nice little faux pearl silver chain necklace and so forth. And I like the style of it because it reminds me of the Yermans or David Yermans and so forth with the hook and so forth and that and so forth. It just reminds me of them and so forth. So let me put it on here. But yeah, I do like it and so forth, and I think it's very quite cute and everything. And I think someone would like this and all that. And these pieces look so good and look so much like the real artisan piece and so forth and everything. You really do have to check and all that with that and so forth, because I would not have known if I had not did the research that okay, this is not a German piece or something like that, or that these was actually faux pearls and so forth. So you do have to know. Now I do have a tester. I have a gemstone tester. I have a diamond tester, and then I have the tester for gold, silver, and stainless steel. Well, not stainless steel, but platinum and all that. So I do test things and so far, but sometimes I don't even trust my own testing because I'm not 100% sure. So I have to go to others and so forth to get that information and so far and everything. This is quite pretty here. Um, Quite nice for any particular type wear and so forth. And I would definitely say you can wear that to, a special event and so forth. Yeah, I do think you could do that. And it's a nice necklace for daily wear and all that. So very, very nice. Okay, now this is new, and this is just say stainless steel, but it's new on the got the pack on it and so forth. And this is stainless steel with the I'm gonna say um I'm not sure if there's zirconias or not, so I'm just gonna say rondelles. And so far, here you see that you see the little rondelles in there, and so forth. And these are faux pearls, but they look so good and feel so good. And I definitely like the hooks and so forth. And this hook is unique, the closure, and so forth because you have to do this, open these up here on each side to take it off and so forth. You see those hooks? You open them up. That is so neat. I never seen anything like that before. So I thought this was very, very unique. And plus, I do like the closure. I like it. Okay, now let me see if I can get it back closed. Okay, open that up so I can close it. There we go. Yeah, and it snaps too. So there we go. Very, very pretty. And this is about an 18-inch right here, but very, very pretty. And this is also like wedding type stuff and so forth. Beautiful for a wedding because these are white pearls and so forth. Very, very beautiful. And they feel like the pearls feel either they're glass or they're actually pearls and so forth, which they'll have to be tested, more research done on it and so forth. And but right now I got it on my paper as a stainless steel faux pearl necklace. Like I said, these things will be have a second look before they actually are sent on, listed on the website and so forth. They get a second look because I could be wrong for about a couple things and so forth. Like these pearls, they are so nice and so forth, but they're definitely um inexpensive that you can wear because stainless steel is beautiful, would not tarnish and this and that and so forth, but stainless steel is also very inexpensive. Okay, so that is a very inexpensive, beautiful piece that you can wear at a wedding or any other special formal event. And that closure is out of the world. I've never seen that before. It is beautiful. Okay, this is a interesting piece, handcrafted piece here. But I do have seen necklaces like this and so forth. Um It does not have a name on it and so forth, but I just thought that somebody would like this flower and so forth. That is so pretty. Now, me personally, it's not my style, but it's somebody's style. Because when I did do the comps on it and check and so forth, I did see that, there are definitely a lot other styles similar. I didn't find this particular piece, but I did find similar. So whoever made this one here, made it from pieces that they've seen and so forth and everything. But this is a beautiful piece and so forth. And the color is also not bad as well. Very nice. Very nice. It kind of reminds me of the sea bead or the first necklace and so forth. Unique, interesting and so forth. Not my style, but somebody else's style and so forth. Okay, this is a nice necklace. These are sterling silver pieces. Turquoise here. These are cold to the touch and so forth. So this is a nice chunk. Now you do see these. I have not found this one in particular, but I have found similar ones and so forth. And this one here does not have a brand on it and so forth, and it does look handmade and everything, and it is quite pretty and so forth. And this is sterling silver and turquoise. It's like a Navajo made bracelet and so forth. And I think that's what I have on the paper and so forth. Again, look at those necklaces, those beads and so forth. And these here nice big rondelle, and these are cool beads and so forth. So, and that's how it looks on them. Very, very pretty. And this is handcrafted and so forth. Well made. Well made. Very nice. Very, very nice. And this is an expensive piece too, because these beads and so forth is not cheap. They're not cheap. They are not. Okay. This is a Lucky Brand ring, snake ring. Very nice. Very nice. It is in the inside, the Lucky Brand logo in the inside. Oh, and it has a little paradox stone in the eye, as the eye, or for the eye, and so forth. So that's very nice. We almost finished. We do have a couple of people do wear hair pieces and hair clips and so far. So I did find two here and so far. So I am going to put these on the thing and so far. Yeah, people do wear hair clips and so far, and these are nice. But these here is usually like when the women wear their hair pulled up, they put these cute little pieces in their hair and all that. Now, let me do this here. There are 6 of these. Now, everything that I have researched, everything that I have seen, these are diamond eternity rings and so forth, and I have 6 of them, and they are quite expensive and so forth. And of course, the diamond is quite cute, beautiful, has a beautiful shine and all that. And I cannot believe that I was able to get these and so forth. And all the rings I did do have, there is no diamonds missing and so forth. These are called, I think they're white diamonds and so forth. Now I tested them because I have a diamond tester, but I'm not going to just take my word for it. Because remember, I did say that I'm not 100% sometimes of my own testing, so I will have these tested again. And so, and also too, these diamond rings are not marked and so far. They're not marked and so far. And I consulted with someone on that as well and so far, which said that, all diamond rings are not marked. So you will have to actually test it. If you can't test it yourself, you will get a jeweler. And this is rodent metal material and so forth that rings on. Again, I have 6 of these, and I will be selling all 6 together. Don't go anywhere and so far. And this was my biggest my biggest find, because these are 6 rings and so far, and they are expensive. And because I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm still going to go ahead and clean them and stick them on the website and so far. I'm going to lower the price for them and so forth. They would not be charged as to exactly, you know, what they really cost and so forth. And there is all six of them right there. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. So that is the story behind that. So they definitely has to be checked out by somebody else other than Eunice and so forth and all that. So yes. Okay. Drop this earring. I'm putting them on here so you can see them better. These are Lucky Brand turquoise and so forth earrings. They are hooks, and there's a hook behind and so forth. And I do like that little design on the back and so forth of a bird or whatever and so forth. But these are Lucky Brand earrings are there, and we do have uh two more pieces to get these done quickly and so forth. Okay. This is another beautiful necklace here. Nothing is missing. Definite for wedding types and so forth and things like that. As you can see the rhinestone in it. So pretty, so pretty, so pretty. Rhinestones in it, so pretty. So I'm gonna hook this up here so that you can see this. And if these are branded, and I think they are, I don't know because I don't know what I put down either. They hmm, they don't the hallmark must have fell off and everything, but because these, well, actually I was wrong. The hallmark didn't fall off. I just don't know what it is. It just has a symbol on it and so forth. I knew it was branded some kind of way, but I did not know what and so forth. So here is the little hallmark with the symbol in it, and let me show you the actual um see if I can get it right so you can see. See what I mean? This is so wedding pretty, 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 pretty for formal events and things like that. And the reason that I knew or thought that this here was a really good piece is because this also has another lobster claw on it where they added an extension and so forth. So it is really, really a pretty necklace and so forth and everything. And when you put these in, you're going to put bridesmaids, wedding, and things like that as your keywords and all that. So that, you know, ladies will know. They're inexpensive, but they're beautiful and so far. Wedding you're only going to go to, so you don't have to spend $1,000 or $500 or even $50, $60 for a beautiful piece to go with your wedding dress and things like that. So you have to think about that too. Wedding is for one day. That would be a beautiful piece and so forth. And this is an Apollone, and something else. Bracelet here. Look at that color. Look at that color. It is so. Oh, in the in this Destinant and Apollone and so far. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but this is so pretty, 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 pretty. And this is a nice little bracelet and so far with the lobster claw, and it does have a cross on it, and I do like that cross and so far and everything. And I want to thank you today for joining me for the handbag sale and so forth, and allowing me to share with you these beautiful jewelry pieces and all that. And thank you, and I will see you on the next video.